Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We finally came out. Here we go. We call sports with we call golf. Here we go. Once again, it's your boy Noloboy. Hashtag you already know with the red cup in here. We making it happen. Once again, hey Miguel, talk to me. Where we at, man? Talk to me.
Oh man, it's been a few weeks. Been a few weeks. Apologies from our part. Obviously, right? We got people that that's serves
Asking
our
for it.
country.
Yeah.
There's people that serve our country well, right? And they have to go on missions. And once they go on missions, right? It's not the same staying in a hotel and trying to get internet
Yeah,
for
that
free and
that
make a pot and do a podcast.
yeah.
So we just waited, we had to take a few weeks and then but no, we got a lot of stuff going on, so we'll give them the latest and greatest and then if we miss anything, obviously we'll come back to it. There's a lot to talk about in 3 weeks. A lot went on in the golf world, but we got
Definitely.
some information for you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, as always, as always. Hey, once again, we're gonna go just to give you a quick brief of what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be kind of rapid firing because we miss a couple tournaments, and then what we're gonna do with them is just we're gonna go glance over them and then focus on the latest ones, okay? And in the most important thing. So that's the goal for today. So just buckle up and let's go, all right? But however, as always, we
As
cannot
always.
do nothing, right, without our sponsors, right? So without sponsors, we not here. So as always, right? Let's
Talk to
go.
me.
Let's go and get it. Okay, I'm not gonna put it until you say it. Pepato's what?
Hurry. Let's go.
Hepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And
And
remember.
remember. And remember
Oh my
that.
goodness. Oh my goodness. And remember, se habla español. Once again, we start with the RBC. Once again, we're gonna go over the ones that it was. This was like 2 3 weeks ago. So once again, we couldn't come out because I served in the military and I was going here and there, traveling and internet, and just, we was all over the place. But other than that, let's talk about Scotty Scheffler, Miguel.
Oh God, are we still talking about this guy?
Once again, Scheffler made it happen. All right,
Oh God, this
three
guy.
three out of four, and he didn't play this weekend, so he just got a bye week right there, right? Because he's expecting a baby. His wife is expecting a baby, so as of right now, the dude already has a green jacket. Then he got the red jacket here, which this one he can take it to the house and hang it around and put it wherever he goes. Right, Miguel, talk to me about Scotty Scheffler and his amazing run so far this year.
Do I have to talk about this kid any more than what he's already showing us? Right? He's showing off that golf is not like. Well, that's the first thing he shows us, right? That golf is it's a balanced game. You have to have balance, but you can move a couple parts of your body and still hit that ball and
Yeah,
be number one, right? An
definitely.
orthodox swing, feet wise, because the impact is always there. Um, well, what is there to say? He wins the RBC by 3 strokes. Again, if you see Scheffler on the first page starting a tournament, this guy's going to catch you, or you are going to try to catch him.
You gotta keep
That's just the
you gotta
way
keep
it is.
tabs. You gotta keep tabs at all time where he at in the leaderboard because this dude comes out swinging.
Every single,
Yep. So
every stroke. You see him
so
anywhere, you better be like, shit.
and on top of that, on this tournament, he led the field on from off the tee. He led the field on greens, and he led the field on scrambling. So
Oh, dude.
he was second on green regulations, on regulations. He was third on driving accuracy. Man, what else do you want from this dude? Like this dude is crazy. So let me tell you
This
something.
dude.
Let me tell you something. The top five holes, toughest hole of the course, right? It was 14, 18, 14, which was a par three, 192. Um, the eight hole was a par four, 473. Um, the third hole was a fourth hole. It was a par three, 200 yards. 18 hole, which is to close, was the fourth toughest hole. Um, and also, which it was 472, and then seventh hole was par three, was a 217. Listen, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you in each hole. So the toughest hole of the course, he parred it all week long for the RBC. Parred it the whole week long. The second one, he birdied one. In the second round, he birdied it. The rest, par. And the only one that brought him some little bit of issue was the third day. Was actually it was not the third day. It was the last day, and it was 18 that he got a bogey on that. The rest of the time, birdies, birdies, pars, and birdies all the way around. So it never was a concern. He was leading. Never was a fight for that second. They were fighting for the second. They weren't fighting for the first. So
Yeah.
kudos to him as always. He's killing it. Nothing else to say. I wonder, Miguel, do you know how much he won that one?
Yes. So on that one, he had a 3.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you his net worth until right now. He's over $50 million. From the start, he's 82 million. The start to currently today, 2024, he's 82 million. His net worth is 50 million. Shout out that he's going to be a father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Shout out to him. He's going to be a father this year. I think he is already. If he's not, oh, I hope everything's ready to go and he's healthy. So a couple things about Scheffler. Whoever didn't know this, he lives in Dallas. He's from Dallas. He's a Texan, right? He went to the University of Texas.
I wish you.
I want to, I want to give a. First of all, whoever didn't know this, Scotty Scheffler is what they call him. His real name is Scott Alexander.
Hey,
Whoever didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Whoever didn't know this.
Winner.
And guess what the funny thing? And guess what another funny thing is? His caddy only been with him 2 years now, right? Only been with him 2 years. His caddy's name is Ted Scott.
Oh man, get out of here!
Like
Really?
the combination is there is right. No, check this out too. Guess what his caddy won? I think in a year he won $1 million. First of all,
Okay.
right? He's already averaged 5 million. This caddy already won 4 Masters. Two of them from Scheffler and two of them from Watson.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. He ain't he the Bubba Watson on caddy for that time? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He won 2 Masters with Bubba, 2 Masters with Scheffler. You know what a
Bubba, I
caddy?
love. You know what?
We
I
we
love.
always
I miss Bubba, man. Before
we
you keep
talk
going,
about
I miss
we
Bubba.
always yeah. Oh yeah. We always talk about the person hitting the ball. Right? We never give the credit that keeps that person hitting the ball together.
Keeps
Right?
him
We
on
never
check.
give a shout out. That's what it keeps him in check, tells him, stops him if he needs to stop him, tells him what to do, tells him what to hit, what he thinks. Big opinion. It's a really a team effort there. And him being only 2 years and doing what he has done with Scheffler, shout out to this caddy, right? It just has to be another thing. 19 under on the RBC. Guess who was second and third?
Who?
Iagala.
Uh,
And
yeah.
Iagala. But the third place is the one that interests is more, Nolo. The
Shoot.
third one was Wyndham Clark.
Oh
That's what Wyndham Clark has been doing for the last 3, 4 tournaments.
man, this man
Trying to
is.
beat Scheffler.
Yeah, this
Trying to beat
man.
Scheffler.
But this man,
Second, 10th, and now third.
this man cannot get over the hump, man. This man, you know what?
He, He hunts
He
him down every time.
he gets him every single time, man. I do not get it. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
psychological or what it is, but by the way, people, I'm rooting for Tigala. That's what Miguel brought Tigala up. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
Tigala.
That's
Um,
exactly why I brought it.
I'm a big fan of Tigala. I'm a big
But
fan
be
of
careful with Wilhelm Clark
Victor
for
Hoffman.
Holland.
I'm a big fan of those. Those two, like those are one of the ones that I'm like really big
Well,
fans of.
I just wanted to point that out because right, it's obviously everybody misses. Everybody sees the winner. Everybody misses the caddy, misses the second and third place, right? But these guys are coming for him, right? You can't let off on Wyndham Clark. He is day in, day out, week by week. He is hitting. He is trying to catch this guy. And remember, once you get in the one, two, three,
He,
four, fifth position, he's getting points. He's getting paid. So
yep,
he just has to be patient. He has to be patient.
and
He
need,
once he up there, he has to close these holes out to get
yep,
him.
and
He's not
needs
going to
to
be easy, but
and
he's there.
needs to come through, and it will come through. I believe it will come through.
And it will, yes. If he keeps on going with it, it will come through. Eventually, he will get. He'll. Honest to God, he's going to be on the leaderboard at least the first pages, or trying to get Scheffler whenever he's around. I'm sure he's going for.
Most definitely. Right now, when talking about Wyndham Clark, he's second right now on the FedEx Cup points. Right now, just
Oh yeah,
now
this is
he's
exactly
second.
why I tell you.
He is second.
This is why I tell you. And he's
He's
not.
just
He's
creeping.
a,
He just
he's the
creeping.
closest one.
He's creeping, and he's 2,023 points behind.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
Just to show
that's
you
Scheffler is
how important.
yeah, and then listen, everybody. Every time you win one of these tournaments, you only get 500 points. 500
Some
FedEx
of them
Cup.
are 700. Some of them are 700. Some of them are 650, and some of them are 500. Once you get to
Yep.
the FedEx, they're 2,000 apiece. So it's
So
like that.
there's still room, still jiggling room in there. Um,
Oh,
however,
for sure.
however, however, Scheffler got a comfortable lead right now. He is comfortable right now
Oh
where
yeah,
he at. So
he's
shout
still on
out,
fire. This
yep,
kid's still on fire.
shout out to him, and shout out to the team. Also, Tigala is running fourth, so Tigala's right there. So shout out to Tigala, Tigala, man.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
rooting for
coming.
you.
They're not
I'm
letting
rooting for
out.
you. Hey, Victor, I need you to come back, bro. I know you've been from injury, man. I need you to come back, bro. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it.
I don't know
All
about
right.
that.
With that being said, and I'm tired of talking about Scheffler's greatness already. We're gonna turn into the other tournament that was going on at the same time as the RBC, which it was the Punta Cana tournament down in our sister island down in Dominican Republic. This tournament
Yes.
was won by Harsho. Um, I want to before I jump into what Harshal did and a little bit of
Billy.
yeah. So this Gator,
Billy.
the Gator. So first thing, I kind of like what he said, and whenever he finished, they give him an interview. He said that he mentioned that this little tournaments are good because it can bring you back on track, right? It's like a warm up because at the same time, the biggest tournament cash out money, right, was the RBC. But this one is the other small tournament that was going on at the same time. They give you FedEx Cup, same thing. The only thing that the payoff is different. All right, payoff is completely different. Um, so he came out and said that the biggest thing that I heard like somebody said is like this little tournaments are great because it just gets you on track, and for you to just see the actual um, the confidence of the stroke and you in a windy place because whenever you play in the island the wind is a big factor. If you can see in the background right now, you see the beach. They were playing nearby the coast right there literally. So hitting the
Beautiful
ball,
course.
yep, hitting the ball in that course, even in the Puerto Rico Open,
Crucial.
it is crazy because the wind can move the ball. So you got to anticipate the wind and everything else whenever you hitting it. So um, just to jump on it right quick, I got a quick facts from him. He only has eight career wins, only right, nine runner ups, Top tens, he has. This is the third year that he finished top 10. Turned pro around 2009, right? From Grand Florida. I already told you he's a
He's been
gator.
around.
Yeah,
He's been around.
from 2009. I love him because and people recognize
Around.
who he is because his putting. He sneaks up into the ball, like he sneaks to the ball, and then he gets in there,
Yep.
sneaks into it, and you guys got to see it. I wish I could brought came out with the idea of bringing a small video for that, but it's just funny as hell for me to see. Every time I see him, I bust out laughing. So toughest holes on Punta Cana right now. Let me give you the toughest holes. The top five was the 17 par threes. Are three of this. So par threes were the headache in this course, right? So the 17, 11, and 2, the second hole was the our top five, and within those top five, top four are par threes. So the par fives were really reachable and good to go, but the par threes were the killers. So on all those par threes, um, the hole number 11 was the one that gave him a headache, and it was in the second day, which he scored the lowest part. But overall, he won by 3 strokes. Best shot came in hole 12 whenever he drained this 24-footer putt for eagle. It was amazing to see him doing that. So, Miguel, what you think about Harshal and this Punta Cana tournament running at the same time as the RBC, and what is your take on this, man?
Oh, congratulations to Billy, right? He's been around in the league for a long time. Like you said, he has 8 wins. But don't leave out the Europe tour. He has 2 on that tour as well.
Mm-hmm.
So altogether wins, he has 10, right? So shout out to him. On this tournament, right, it's not one of the big ones. It's not a signature one. It's not a huge one, but he still gets 720,000, right?
Okay.
He gets exempt. He gets exempt for 2 years until 2025, right? 2025,
Yep.
2026.
Yep.
Um, guess what? Guess what tournament he gets to play next year?
Oh yeah,
The
that's that.
first
The
one,
century, the
the
century.
century. So he's gonna be there now, right? So and then on this one, guess what? How many points? FedEx points. 300 FedEx points for him on this one
That's
because
uh,
it's not a big one. It's not a signature. It's one of the small ones, right? It's like the Puerto Rico one. This is one that if you didn't go to the Masters or you didn't go to one of, you want to get the ball rolling on one of these, right? The field is not so heavy, so elite, right? You're not competing versus the big boys, but you're competing versus people that's humble.
yep.
So you have to go out in Punta Cana, pick the ball where it got to play because it's not an easy course. It tests everything of your game, right? And it gets you back to the winning circle. It gets you back to that not so much pressure of these elites. These elites now they're separating themselves. Some are separating themselves. Some are
Different.
staying behind. So this tournament, for Billy means. I'm sure it means a lot to him. It's just not the biggest one, but now he gets that boost. He goes into the next one. I think he's going to play the Wells Fargo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He got that confidence back, right? So now he takes his trophy, puts it in his trophy case, gets his money, pays his bills. Now on to the next one with a lot of confidence. Shout out to him and his caddy.
Definitely, it is a confidence booster, and it helps not only
Yes,
him. It helps everybody around him, his team. And like you're okay now, you dialed in, you center, be ready to roll and move forward. Um,
absolutely.
but Miguel, with that being said, I need you just to relax, stay back, and enjoy.
Uh,
I know what you're looking for. You left it, huh? That you got
I
it.
think I got it. I don't know. I
You
think I
think?
got it in the bag. I don't think I got it.
No, it's okay. It's
It's all
okay.
right.
All right, let's jump into it,
I'll
ladies
bring
and
it
gentlemen.
next.
This next segment is Golf 101. Is brought to you by Miguel, where Miguel is gonna give you a little tip about golf. Miguel, floor is yours.
Oh, this one-on-one, I want to take it for the show a rule as well. Obviously, I'm gonna get a video of it soon here. but I'm going to put these more in content, more in video. But what I'm going to do is just speak it verbally out so you guys can understand it. It's about when do you drop a ball and where do you drop a ball. Okay. There's a couple of videos that I saw the other day. I was thinking, what if my ball lands on a sprinkler head or on the cart path? Okay. So let's do the cart path first. Here we are, first tee. We put the ball on the tee. We grab our driver. Whoever doesn't know what a driver is, the big stick. So we hit this ball and it hits far and it bounces, lands on the cart path. There's a cart path for the golf carts, right? Obviously, whoever knows knows, and whoever doesn't, obviously I'm generalizing. So obviously I'm gonna generalize it. If you hit the ball on the cart path, what do you do? What are the rules? The rules says that you get a club length. If your stance is, if it interferes with your stance, your feet, if your feet is on the cart path, your club is gonna hit the cart. Anything to do with it's invading and it's gonna hit the cart path, get a relief. If I'm not mistaken, it's a club length or two, and you can't go close to the hole. It has to be farthest from the hole, and depends on where it lies on the cart path. Either you can go back on that same side, or you can go back on the farther side of the cart path. I'm going to bring a video of this, right? So you guys can understand it, what I'm trying to implement here, right? So if it's on the cart path, you can pick it up, you mark it first, you pick it up, the closest point of relief. It's like a half of circle that no closer to the hole, you can drop it. If it moves again 3 times on the drop or 2 times on the drop and it moves and it's still the cart path is still in your way, you can place it. Okay? And as long as it's not closest to the hole, you can put it a couple club lengths behind you. Okay? That's one. I'm gonna bring a video on that so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, right? Second one, let's say you hit your ball, you get down there close to the green, and your ball is in a sprinkler head, because this has happened to me. My ball's in a sprinkler head. You're not gonna hit off of the sprinkler head. You get relief of that as well. Anything behind, no closest to the hole, a club length, you can drop. Simple. I'm gonna bring you some videos of this. Double tapping the ball. One more. If you double tap it, it's not 2 strokes no more. It's only 1 stroke. Right before there's a lot of people that chip and on the way up the ball, you catch it on the other side and you hit it, right? So that's only 1 shot, okay, ladies and gentlemen? That's not 2 shots no more. So just in case you didn't know that, that's my golf one-on-one. We call golf. I'm going to bring videos on this so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about of this video today.
All right, outstanding, Miguel. Like that happened to me a couple times. It's kind of
Oh, many of times.
it's crazy. It is crazy.
You gotta,
Kind of
yeah,
deal.
you gotta know what's going on, So
Yeah, it does. It confuses yourself sometimes. Like, I'm doing the right thing or not? Do I
I might,
gotta
yeah,
do I gotta, like, if I got a double one? Do I gotta
yeah,
does it really, like, it counts like for 2 shots
kind of
if I?
shot, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, it happens to me. It happened to me not too long ago. I was kind of confused. Not the sprinkle one, but
The double hit,
the double hit that happened to me whenever I was chipping from
you catch it on
around
the
the
other
green.
side.
Yeah, I cashed it. I hit it good, but I went
It's
too
only one,
slow. Yep, it's only one. Don't
only
take
one
yourself.
stroke.
Don't take yourself out there. Don't get mad and take yourself a stroke out. It's not no
Mhm.
stroke, all right. But thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Miguel, for that once again. Once
So
again,
I'll bring video, like I said, I'll bring video and then I'll show it what I'm talking about.
too easy on that. Let's quickly just jump to the people that actually um, take a quick break right now for us and bring it back. Just let me just go ahead and put it out there for Pepatos Security. If you're in the Killeen, Texas area, if you're in Dallas, if you're in Austin, if you have something, a special event around Texas, please try to reach out to Pepatos Security. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Hepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And remember.
Hey,
Habla español.
hey, Miguel. Jump into the next hot topic. We finally have McRoy and both and Laurie because they haven't won in the PGA, right? In the PGA, okay. I know that Rory won in the Dubai League or whatever. Got it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying that he's trying to break the ice still in the PGA, which he did.
Mhm.
He did on the Zurich, but the Zurich is like this tournament is great because it gives you this week to try to rehearse or go through your shots, evaluate yourself, see how you hitting the ball. By the way, you gotta watch out with the Gators out there. There's a whole bunch of Gators everywhere down in New Orleans and that course. There was highlighted in the whole time that was doing the broadcast all the time. They were walking around everywhere. So anyway, going back to the tournament, Rory and Laurie break it out as a team, and they put that first win. PGA Tour, yay, but not. It doesn't count towards PGA points or nothing like that, right? Miguel, break it down for us. How this tournament impacts. What is the unique things about this tournament? Talk to us about all this outcome.
Well, first of all, I want to go a couple videos back whenever we have a chance and
What you
find
need?
this.
What you need?
Not right now.
Okay.
No, not right now. But our predictions of this. When me and Nolo we talked about it's a team effort and I mentioned a couple names and he instantly went for two names and I instantly went for two names. The first name that I picked was obviously Rory's one of my favorite golfers, so I picked Rory and Laurie to win this. And here they are with the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. I predicted this. These two together. Come on. They're Ireland boys. Not the Island boys. The
Not
Ireland boys. You
don't get
gotta
it.
go
Don't get it
with these
confused
two.
now.
Don't get it.
Don't
Don't
get it
get it
confused.
confused. We're talking, So these two gentlemen just did spectacular work. When they get together, they're friends. Not that they're friends, they know exactly their hometowns. They know their families. They know a lot about each
Yeah.
other. A lot of chemistry with these two gentlemen. Pitting them together is like pitting Scotty and Pippen together. I mean, Jordan and Pippen together here, right?
Hmm?
This is a duel that I'll pit anybody with versus these two right now and take the Scheffler, the this, to that. But when it comes to a duo, this is a dynamic duo right here, right? Anything you see these two gentlemen together, it's a really going to be a high performance from both of them, right? And especially depending one on another. Remember, Rory got to drive, and then Laurie has the touch here, right? And then they both can putt and everything.
Definitely.
Quick fact. Yeah, quick factor about this tournament. Yes, it's not a tournament that you move FedEx points, you move ranking points, you move, but it is a tournament that gets you 1.2 million apiece.
Hey man,
Because if at the end of the day, if you
sign
give me a million into it's a win for
sign
me. I don't care if
me
it counts for
in.
anything. It counts
Sign,
for my bank account and my family that I have to feed, right?
sign me
So
in.
so that it's a good tournament. It's a good tournament too to get that fresh breath of air that you don't have to do everything. now you can depend a little bit on somebody, and it makes it a little fun here, right? Right,
Yep.
how the Live has a tournament right now going on a tour that they play 4 men. You know how fun that is. You know how fun
Yep.
that could be.
Yep.
Imagine playing with one of your friends. Imagine me and you going out there versus other tournaments. It's just different. The vibe is different. You're not that cold out
You
there. You're
take
not.
you
You're not
taking
going.
you're taking chances on every shot. You
You're
going for
taking
it like
chances.
yep.
You're having fun. You're loose, right? You're loose. You're shooting the shots. Knowing that somebody has your back, which makes a different dynamic of the game, which makes it pretty interesting. It's just great because it gives you that other side of it, right? It gives you that live effect, obviously, right? But it was great watching Laurie and McRoy just interact the whole course, just walking around laughing. At the end, they hug each other because they know each other. They can talk their language. They can talk, everything that you know. So it was good to watch. It was good to see. Again, a big boost confident for both of them, right? They just won it. I don't care. You take the trophy, you take the money. It's a win. I don't care if
Yep.
it's a win on the. I don't care if it's a putting win of a putt win. It's a win. And at the end of the day, it's a boost confidence for them. And I can't wait to see them perform in the next tournament. We're always going to be on the Wells Fargo as well, so I can't wait to
Yep.
see him. I'm rooting for him like always.
Yep. Guess I got a thing for you. Guess who finished third?
Ooh, wasn't it
It
Jesus.
was it was our boy
Maury
Clark
Cup.
Clark again. Clark this dude
He is
this
working
dude
hard. He's going to win this
I'm
year. He's
he
going to win.
he is
I'm rooting
gonna
for him.
he's gonna surprise Scotty.
I'm rooting for him.
Scotty, I know Scotty's gonna take some time whenever the baby comes, because obviously family's first, right? Where you go, but but
I was in. I'll
eh,
wait for him. I'll
I
wait for him.
I don't know, man. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. But shout out to McRoy. Shout out to Lori. Hey, man, great job. Once again, if anybody that's watching us right now, if you want to comment in the chat, please comment. If you can, please share the content. This only helps us to create more content. All right, you can put whatever you want to talk about in here, and we're gonna be good to go. All right, next topic. It would be the actual tournament that happened this weekend. Ooh, Miguel, my boy. I got mixed feelings about this. All right. So the Canadian one, it took all 18 shots, like I said down there, took it all the way to the last stroke for him to win. It was to say the least. It was a little bit frustrating. I wanted to see a playoff, right? Playoff. That's what I wanted to see. And I forgot the name. I'm gonna look for it right now in a minute. In a second, I forgot his name. That 1 second. He was. I would say Miguel. He had about a 5 feet to 6 feet stroke, like left to go for actually cause the playoffs. Coles, his name is Coles, and he had a great day.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he had a great day. The problem with him was that he
Ben,
could he couldn't make that last 5 6 footer to go in OT. Let me tell you something. Let me bring it back, man, because this dude just my blood pressure right now is through the roof.
lost at the 72 hole. The
Man,
72nd. Oh, he
you
lost.
go through this tournament the whole 9 yards, right? You go 4 days straight up hitting 18. Bah, 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 bah. All right, he takes the lead on hole 17. I think he took the lead from from Pedrick from Taylor. So he took the lead on 17. So he goes takes the lead one shot forward ahead under 18. All you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, one shot ahead for a PGA Tour player in the last hole, it's pretty significant, all right, because it gives him one more shot for him to wiggle in there, all right. So he feels the pressure. So he comes out of the tee great. I'm talking about holes. Coles. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Comes out.
Ben, yeah.
Yeah, he
Ben,
comes out.
yep.
He comes out of it good, out of the hole good. Got it too easy, and his second shot was the killer. So wherever he landed, he went ahead and pulled out a 3-wood because he was still far. It wasn't a powerful swing coming out of the tee. So he pulls out 3-wood. You see that? Let me see if I can point like right underneath me. That corner right there. You see those two bunkers, right? You see the two bunkers? He landed right in between, right behind Taylor, like right there. He landed, man. And this dude goes ahead. It was kind of awkward. I'm gonna give him that. He was not on a flat surface. The ball was a little bit elevated from his feet, right? So it was kind of uncomfortable on it. And once again, whoever's watching us, you can leave any comments in here. We appreciate it. I see my boy Jimmy Nelson. Hey, shout out Jimmy. Thank you for watching. So going back to him, the ball is a little bit higher than his feet. He got this chip that I know that he wishes he could have it back. He went ahead, and whenever you are like in rough, the rough with the grass, and then whenever you hit it, if you don't grab it the correct way, that ball it's gonna bounce on you. It's gonna leave. And this is a pros. They live out of this, ladies and gentlemen. They live out of this, and they mess up under pressure. It could be pressure, but if they mess up one shot, they end up in the rough. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. If they can put bottle. Oh, I'm not a pro. I put balls in the water. Pros do that too. Pros do that too. All day, they do it. The only thing is they know how to rebound back. So remember, guys, we see in here scores of 20, -20, -18, or whatever, but it's not in one day. It's in a whole bunch of days, like all 4 days. All right, so he goes ahead and chips that, man, and it goes over the hole, Miguel. 12 feet. Not even only that.
That's what happens.
He putts it. At this point, you're like, okay, I got one stroke right ahead. So I'm just going to put the ball to leave myself with a good makeable putt. This dude was putting short. What you told me, Miguel, about giving your ball a shot? What you said? You said something about that.
Oh, given yeah,
You said
yeah,
something
yeah, yeah,
about that.
yeah.
What is
The
it
ball,
saying?
yeah, the hole is never going to move forward. The ball can go over the hole. So if you don't give it the opportunity, at least give it an opportunity to when it goes by, it can fall in. But if it never gets there, the hole's never going to move forward.
Listen, the only one that he made was
That's just
17.
the way it is.
Was 17. But he was short on all the holes prior to that, man. He was putting and not even giving it a chance. Guess what happened in 18?
But
Did the same thing. Didn't give a chance. 5 left up with a 5-footer.
on that 18 hole, I'm going to tell you something. It was the only bogey of the whole entire tournament.
Man, I was so
That
mad.
probably is the most. I wouldn't sleep into today thinking about I made one bogey and I lost the tournament.
And it was, and I believe it was the easiest hole in the whole tournament. I believe that's what it was. I'll tell you right now.
So
Go ahead,
so
Miguel.
so shout out to him, right? Shout out to him, 34 years old, University of Virginia. The kid, he wants to win too, right? But let's give props to the Canadian, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Let's give Taylor Pendrith. He's Canadian, turned pro in 2014. Went to Kent State University. Kent State University.
Kent product.
Yeah, Kent State. Yep. Just so everyone didn't know that. The tournament actually, for being his first tournament, he did win 2 tournaments on the Canadian tour, a PGA Canadian tour. Okay. I don't know what type of tour. I don't follow it, but he won 1.7 million. Guess what? He gets to feed his family. He gets to pay some bills.
Oh
He
yeah.
has this big booth. Now he has a chip on the shoulder. This kid got 2 years of exemption. He got 500 FedEx points. A lot of people are not even going to get FedEx points. He's going to be able to say, man, at least if nobody gets there out of the 125, 130 participants in that FedEx, or 100, I can be one of them just by winning one. So congratulations to that. That's huge. First win. That's good. He used to play two sports before. He used to play baseball and hockey. Easy to transform into a golf swing. Not too hard, but once you have the fundamentals down. He won
The
that
mechanism. Yeah.
minus 23.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. Congratulations to him and his family, to his whole team. That once you get a win, what you want to do is just keep on trying and trying. Right? There's a couple of them right now that won their
You get
first time on the
hungrier.
PGA,
You get hungry.
and you get hungrier. Right? Congratulations to him. The trophy looks awesome. Money's gonna take care of him, so a lot of his problems. So we got to shout out to him. The second winner, Ben. You were talking about Ben, right? Ben is an interesting player. He's an interesting. This kid didn't miss, right? This kid, if he gets hot, this is one of the kids that you got to be like, wait a minute, this kid's gonna get momentum, right? So
Before you keep going to Ben, let me go get you with Taylor right quick. So he shot a 64, 67, 63, and another 67 to close it out, right?
fantastic.
All right. It is his first career win. He's fully
Mm-hmm.
exempt until 2026, and right
Yep.
now he's number 34 in the FedEx Cup. So just think about that. Go back to Coles, man.
Yeah.
Coles is gonna, man. Listen, man. Coles is gonna give me a headache, man. Coles has got to do something.
Oh, listen, he,
Talk to me about
he
him.
just being in there. Yeah, just being in there, right? Just being in the pocket, being and competing, being on the first leaderboard, being on the first two pages from 1 to 10, just being there. Has to tap. He has to give his tap on his shoulder there, right? He has to.
Oh,
It's a
definitely,
big boost, so he
definitely.
can get this. He was coming. He stayed in there. It just tells you that it takes one hole, right? He played perfectly into one hole that gets him to the playoff. The play. Well, obviously, that's when you gotta perform, right? There's a lot of pressure on the line. There's right. These two guys are trying to win for the first time,
Oh, and
right?
by the way, Miguel, the 18 hole was the easiest hole in the whole tournament. Just want to let you know.
Oh no, no, and I get it. The kid's from North Carolina. Before he moved his family to North Carolina, he used to live in Dallas. So just in
Okay.
case, he moved around a little bit. Super fan of a couple people, the Dallas Maverick. I mean, yeah, Dallas Mavericks and the Cowboys. He loves, and the Texas Ranger. He's definitely a diehard, Texas
To the
to the
fullest.
fullest.
Yeah.
But now he lives in North Carolina, right? So another one, he gets points too for being a runner up, right? Don't think that he's not getting paid. This kid is going to get paid. He's not going to get millions, but he's going to give 500 maybe. I'm assuming, and then he's going to get his recognition for some FedEx points as well,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna get into some tournaments, right? Let's see if somebody sponsors the kid. The kid played really well. I'm telling you, to go no frames open on bowling, or even and even to go no frames open on golf. That's a hard task. Shout out to him, man. Keep
Yeah.
on going, keep on grinding, keep in there. I hope he gets a good boost of
I
confidence
hope he
and
gets
just
it.
takes it to the next tournament.
I hope he gets it. Just like the next person that we're gonna be talking about here. I hope he gets it like this person we about to talk about right here. We're about to tangle in the LPGA, and this person, it is out of this world. Okay, this is not
Highlight
even.
story. Highlight.
It is. Listen, guys. Whenever you win 5 straight tournaments, I don't
Not
care.
even fair.
I don't care who you are. You talk about
Yep.
next in greatness. You know who did that? Tiger. Last person did that?
Yep.
Tiger. That's it. You can't go and look at. No. I got you in that one. Tiger was the last person that did this. Never been done. No. I think if I'm not mistaken, hasn't been done, but I think somebody won four in a straight, but it was the fifth one that was the one that switched.
There was a couple girls that did it.
The fifth?
There's a couple girls that Yep, that did 5 or 4.
Okay.
I think the closest one 4 or 5. I think
I
that
think it was 19 something. It was like 1920s or something. It was a long time ago.
and I think Anna did it,
Yeah.
and somebody else. Yeah, a couple people did it. But now she's fifth. Now she's number five, though.
I
Five
got you.
in a row is pretty. That's pretty tough. So this girl right here, right? Not to cut you off or nothing.
No, you it's all
This
it's all
girl is
yours.
this this girl is the Scheffler in woman right now. When we're talking about the Scheffler in woman, is that this girl is so hot, you can probably cook an egg on her. You can throw an egg and it will come out hard boiled right now.
It is
That's
retarded.
how hot
It is
this girl
retarded.
is.
She
This is day in, day out, putting in the work in the gym, putting in the work with the coaches, putting in the work. You know how hard is it to win one? Imagine 5 in a row. It's like there's not even a field out there for her. He's winning these tournaments by strokes, by a couple of strokes. To win 5 and then to go into the next tournament, which is the 10th, I think. It's like having the. It's like I would walk in, but instead of a green, red plaid jacket, I walk in with a gold jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in with. I walk in with a goat next to me. I
Oh yeah.
walk in, I walk in like if this golf like if the hole was like a trash can of big. This girl is on fire, and if she wins the next one, she's gonna make history. Watch out
Yeah.
for this girl. She is blazing hot. She is
So
way out of her
just
league
to
right now.
let me correct myself. She's not the only one that made 5. We have Nancy Lopez. With actually, whenever she did it, she was a
It
rookie.
was a long, it was a minute ago, but
It was a
yeah.
rookie. She was a rookie whenever she did it on 1978. She did it. The other one is Annika, the one you was talking about. Was the other one
Yep.
that did it?
Hmm. I think she did 4 or 5. Yeah, no, she did 5 actually.
Yeah, she did 5. And it was about a decade ago, more like 2 decades ago that she did it. So over 20 years, you haven't seen nothing like what Korda is putting right now. And like Miguel stated, she wins a sixth one, it's a wrap. She goes.
Oh,
We talking about
she's playing by
Tiger Wood.
herself.
We talking about Tiger Wood level. Tiger Woods is the only one that has 6 right now. He has
No, oh yeah.
he has 6 and a 5. Just want to let you know if you're just wondering about Tiger, what Tiger is about. So, ladies and gentlemen, Korda, if you see here this picture, this is a tradition on this course on the Chevron Championship. This is a tradition that whoever wins it, they gotta jump into the lake, and then they come out and you see the towel and the whole nightgown or whatever.
Let me just give her a couple more praise here because this is a fun factor that people who would ever don't know this. In 2020, she got a gold medal from the Olympics. She won the Olympics already.
Poof.
She's an Olympic winner. Her sister used to play Jessica Korda. She got influenced by her.
It's
So imagine having
not even close the competition between her and her sister right now.
she wins one more. It's an unfair way to do this to the rest of the field.
It is
It's like she's playing by herself out there.
she's right now. Obviously, she's winning the LPGA. They still have a couple of things coming up. I think they have oh man, the consigence, whatever it's called. I always meant the condescend
Yes.
tournament is this weekend for the LPGA. So we will see what happens there, and I think she's there too. I think she's gonna participate on that one. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. All right, what, ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap it up and let you go, Miguel, can you give me your top picks for this West Falgo tournament for the PGA Tour that is upcoming on this upcoming weekend?
I'm still gonna go, with my favorite player right now currently. Gotta be Rory, right?
Yep.
If this kid dials in the way he has to dial in, I've always said this. If this kid dials in every shot and plays phenomenal, he's probably he would be in Scheffler's position.
No,
He didn't get
most definitely.
if he doesn't get a little, he gets a little antsy. He gets a little antsy. He gets a little frustrated here and there, So that keeps him from being as loose as he can be. But with this win and this fun tournament that he played in, that didn't have to be so stressful, I think that's gonna boost him to get loose and
Yeah.
remember, okay, I can play loose like this. I can literally go out there and just play like I want to play.
No,
If he
just
does that, that's my guy. Obviously, the field is going to be stacked. I'm going to go with Rory. That's what my heart
you
wants to
got
do,
Rory.
though.
What you got in second and third? What you got for your second and third pick?
Uh, Second and third. Let me see the field though, because I gotta see.
I mean, let me help
I
you with
gotta
this.
see.
I obviously I'm not gonna go for Scheffler. I mean, I don't know if he's playing or not. I haven't
Let's.
checked, but I got Rory. Top. That's top pick. That's Miguel's mine and Miguel's I guess favorite player. But I got Tigala and I got my personal favorite Victor Hovland.
Victor.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm ready for
Okay.
Victor.
So
I'm ready for
so
Victor
I
and
want to give
Tigala.
out. I want Byung Hun An. I want you to watch out for this kid. Remember that name that I said, Hun An. He's from South Korea. Byung Hun An. He's been on the lead. I don't. You guys haven't seen him because he's peeking it all the way in that fifth, sixth, and seventh all the time.
Hmm?
But if you go back to the rest of the tournaments, this kid has been on the leaderboard, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'll go for Rory, him, and another one I like here. You know what? I hope Wyndham Clark comes in, man. I hope he wins one. I can't root for him more. I just can't.
Oh yeah,
I just can't stop rooting for him.
Yeah, Clark is there. Clark.
Clark, I
Yeah,
want you to
you got
win.
me or you gotta go and get
I want,
Clark, man. You have to. You have
but
to get Clark. This
but 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 it's stacked though.
is
The
it,
tournament
yeah.
is stacked. I'm
It's like
telling you, we got a couple champions. Nick Dollop, Dunlap. We got Eshkro. He won already. We got
yeah.
Fina. We got Tommy. We got
It's
bro.
a,
We have them all.
it is
Harmon.
stacked.
He
It is stacked.
won.
Definitely.
Horseshoe won. Max Homa's on fire. Your Victor's there. Jager's there. These are people that all won this year. Like even Ben is gonna play. Knapp is gonna play. Jake Knapp. Shane Laurie.
Can't
Hideki
wait.
Matsuyama.
You know, definitely
Wait
gonna
a
be
minute.
watching. I know. I know you was
I
gonna
got.
say it. No, don't
I
switch.
just saw
Don't switch.
Hideki.
Don't switch. No,
I
I
ain't
know
gonna
you
switch.
don't switch now. You already
Maury.
said it. You got
All
Rory.
right, Maury Cowers there.
Who you got? Say, give me your
Yep.
top three again. Rory.
Rory. Be Young, Hun An,
Uh huh.
his name, and Wyndham Clark.
All right, mine are Rory,
Mhm.
Tigala, and Victor Hovland. That's it. Done deal. But ladies and gentlemen, before I let you go, this is a really nice news that I was looking at. Um, a 16-year-old played this weekend on the CJ. Um, so his name is
Harry Nelson.
Chris Kim named, and he became the youngest player to make the cut for the weekend in the history of the PGA Tour. Was 16 years old. Listen, if you
That is awesome.
remember,
Oh yeah, I saw him. I saw him.
remember his name, Chris Kim. All right, keep an eye on this young buck. 16 years old, and it's already
I think
going
I
to.
saw him.
He's already going to already made history already. So we're gonna keep moving and keep an eye on him. All right. So before I let everybody go, I want to tell everybody, hey, listen, please tune in to our different, programs that we have. We got programs on Wednesday.
Spin-offs.
We got a program on Wednesday, which is We Call Sports. That's the original one, which we talk about NBA, MLB, and boxing. And then on Friday, we have We Call Wrestling. That's with GI Josh and Hush X, the tag team partners right there. And then on Mondays is Miguel, you truly your own Noloboy hashtag FedEx. Hey, FedEx Cup. I ain't gonna say Red Cup. FedEx Cup. All right.
There you go.
Once again, just tune in check us out. Give us a chance. Please share whenever you see this. Any comments, any suggestions, please just send it down, and we appreciate all the love. Miguel, what you got to close?
Listen, I do appreciate it, right? We do this because out of our love of our heart, out of the love of the game. We're not trying to be, not trying to be the biggest in the world, but we just love doing this, right? And we bring this information for you guys. We watch these tournaments. We try to get to them. We try to get all the information for our, if you're watching this, if it's tuning in later on our YouTube, just the support that you give us, it will help us and our channel grow. Little thing, I don't have a sponsorship from Tiger, but his brand came out.
Hey.
Sunday Red. Go get it at a store near you. Let's go, Tiger.
We're gonna get some a little bit more pictures of the store, but I want to put a shout out to my brother Jose Nevares. Hey, bro, love you. Thank you for tuning in. This is a regular thing for us. We love golf. This is our hobby. We picked it up. At least me, I picked it up a little bit late. My brothers was already doing it, telling me 1,000 times. Miguel came around and started showing me the basics, and from that point on, it was a wrap. Fell in love with the
love in the heart
with the game. All right, well, this wraps it up for today. This is We Call Golf and We Call Sports. Remember, Wednesdays and Fridays, tune in. All right, be tuned in. Hey, with this, thank you, everybody.